Learning English can be a rewarding journey, but it requires consistent effort and the right strategies. Research shows that the effective communications comes not only from knowing grammar, but from practical practice and real life use. Today, I'll share you the 4 simple yet powerful ways you can improve your English speaking skills and become more confident in conversations. So guys, if you want to speak English fluently, guys, you must do in order to speak English fluently like a native English speaker. So are you guys ready? Well then, I am Shalima and welcome back to my another session of learning English with me. Now, the very first thing you must do is create a plan. Yes guys, you must create a plan in order to achieve all of your English goals, and this is something that you must do in order for you to become a native English speaker or like sound like a native English speaker. And guys, speak English fluently. So you have to create a plan. And I would like to share one quote here that came from Benjamin Franklin. So Benjamin Franklin said, "By failing to prepare, you are preparing to fail." Now this is what I need you to understand. I believe that you will be able to speak English fluently, and I believe that it's possible because no matter where you live, even if you have never met a native English speaker before, so you will be able to speak English fluently, but only if you have a plan. Just like Benjamin Franklin said, if you are just going around without a plan, you are preparing for failure. So you must create a plan. And here I would like to share another quote about creating a plan, and this is came from Yogi Berra. Yogi Berra said, "If you don't know where you are going, you will end up someplace." In other words, if you don't have a clear plan taking you to a clear destination. Here I would like to share one more quote which is came from Brian Tracy. So Brian Tracy said, "A clear vision backed by definite plan gives you a tremendous feeling of confidence and personal power." So when you have a plan and you know exactly where this plan is taking you to, you can study with confidence. You can be confident that you will achieve your goal. So again, the first thing that you must do is to create a plan to achieve all of your English goals. Alright, when you create a plan, you will achieve your goal. So here I would like to share the second thing that you must do. You must think. You must think in English. You are right. You must think in English as often as you can. I need you to understand this. This is so important in order for you to speak English fluently. So you must start thinking in English, and sometimes it feels a little bit difficult or tricky, but it is, possible. It is possible. There is a powerful quote that came from Normal Vincent, and he said that change your thoughts and you change your world. Think about that, guys. When you change your thoughts, your entire world will change. The same is true as it comes or relates to your English. When you change the way you are, thinking, okay, you are thinking right now. Maybe sometimes you doubt your ability to speak English fluently. You may think that you think to yourself, he can do it or she can do it, but I can't do it, right? No, you have to change the way you are thinking and start thinking in English as often as you can. So when you are doing something around the house, when you are at school, when you are at work, force yourself to think in English. Describe what you are doing. Again, changing your thoughts can change your entire world. The quote that I love a lot because it talks about your thoughts and thinking. Because your thoughts and thinking from Louis Hay, every thought we think is creating our future. Guys, look at this powerful, every thought you have, every thought is creating your future. So when you again, just like step number 1, you create a plan, and then step number 2 is that you must do again, when you start thinking in English, your future actually is being created. Alright, you want to speak English fluently, start thinking in English more slowly. Bit by bit, step by step, you'll start to see the future. You desire become a reality. Start thinking in English. And guys, here Scooty Wave said, we are a product of our thoughts. You are a product of the way you think. So if every day you tell yourself, I can't speak English, I'll never be able to speak English like me or like native English speakers. So I'm not able to speak English fluently. You will never, okay? But if you change your thoughts, if you will tell to yourself that you know what I'm a good student, I can do it, and I will achieve my English goals today, and I'm going to follow the plan I created, and I'm going to think in English. I'm going to make an effort to think more in English, and you will achieve your goals. So the second thing you must do is you must think in English as much, as often as you can. Now remember guys, I mentioned to you, number 1, that the thing you must do, you have to create a plan. I want you to know really quickly, because I have many students, thousands of students that are already following my plan. So if you need a plan, and if you don't have that plan, right? So you can either take my online classes, or you can just go through my YouTube and check my videos, where I have shared so many videos which gives you like 15 minutes study plan, 20 minutes study plan, 10 minutes study plan, 30 minutes study plan. So these plans also will help you to enhance your English. Alright. Okay guys, now let's talk about the third thing. The third thing is that you must do the third thing. I need you to pay attention to you. You must overcome your fears about English. Listen guys, it's true. I know that there are times when you feel like it's impossible. You are afraid that you are not moving forward, or you are afraid to make mistakes. You don't want to speak to a native English speaker, or you don't want to be in an environment and speaking English because you are nervous, you are shy, that you are just thinking that you will make a mistake. You have to overcome your fears about English, and it's a powerful quote which I am going to share to you, which came from Nelson Mandela. Nelson Mandela said, the brave man is not he who does not feel afraid, but he who conquer that fear. Listen guys, I am speaking to you right now, and you will experience fear. I experienced fear when I was learning English. I would get in certain situations and suddenly get nervous, and it seemed like everything I had learned was gone. I couldn't remember, any word. That the fear was real, and the fear that you feel, it's real. But you have to remember number 3, that you must overcome your fears. And just like Nelson Mandela said, the brave man, the brave woman is not the individual that doesn't have any fear. It's the individual that's able to overcome and conquer that fear. Guys, and I believe that you can overcome. Don't worry about making mistakes. Just practice, okay? What you are learning, you can do it another one. Okay, that was really, really powerful. Okay, now here Mary Crew said, nothing in life is to be feared, is only to be understood. So what powerful, one more time, nothing in life is to be feared, it's only to be understood. Let me break this guys. Because you as an English learner, first you probably have fear when it comes to speaking English in front of other individuals, specifically those who are native English speakers, and you don't want to make a mistake, right? Well, Mary Curry said you must understand what's the root of that fear. Okay, why do you feel that way? Get to the root, get to the bottom of it. Okay, so are you afraid to making mistakes because you think that they will laugh at you? Okay, well, understand, have they ever laughed at you before? I can guarantee the answer is no. As an English speaker, yes, I have been a teacher for a very long time, and I have had thousands students, and and I have thousands students on YouTube also, and I have never laughed at a student's mistake. Because students make the mistake and they feel bad. There have been times when myself and other students have talked about certain things and we have laughed together. But I have never ever laughed at a situation when that individual made a mistake. So that fear, now that you understand that fear is not actually a real, okay? Fear, because they are not going to laugh at you. Instead, they will impressed that you are learning another language and you are making an effort to speak in that language. So understand your fear, where it's coming from, and then you will be able to overcome it. Okay, so like here I would like to share you one more powerful quote that is important for you to understand. And for this, number 3 of overcoming resonance. So Rosen and Cash said, the key to change is to let go of fear. The key to changing, the key to going to the next step and improving your English is to let go of fears. Something I teach my students, those that are in my school or in my online classes, all the time I listen, and I'm not here to constantly tell you, yeah, you are wrong, right? You are wrong, you are wrong. I'm here to increase your confidence, to help you let go of fear and enjoy the process of learning English. And I have literally watched students from all around the world transform and start speaking with confidence when they let go of their fear. First time they joined one of our group classes, they were too shy to speak in English, and this is a true story. By the 3rd class or 4th class, they started speaking with confidence. So why? Because they were no longer afraid of making mistake. They realized that their teacher and other members of their family or a group were encouraging them. Once you let go of fear, you will change. Okay, so again, number 3, overcome your fear about English. Now let's talk about the number 4, which is something that you must do. You must do immediately. You must take action. Take action and use what you learn. So this is so important. You want to speak English fluently like a native English speaker. In order to do that, okay, so you can't just study. You have to study and then use what you learn. Okay, you must take action. Guys, let me explain here, because there a quote from G.K. Nelson. G.K. Nelson said, successful people are not gifted. They just work hard, then succeed. On purpose, okay? Listen, they just work hard and succeed on purpose. So I told you earlier, you can achieve your English fluency goal. All you have to do is, again, you have to follow the plan. You have to create the plan. You work hard following the clear plan you have set up, and you will succeed on purpose, because you are doing something, you are taking action, you are using what you are learning, and you are not sitting back actually and saying, I can't do it, it's impossible. No, you are standing No, you are standing up, and remember, you have created a plan. You are thinking in English, you have overcome your fears, and now you are taking action. So you will succeed on your purpose. Okay, here Jim Rohn said, either you run the day or the day runs you. Let me explain. Either you control your day or your time, or it will control you. So don't let time go by 2 weeks or 1 week or 3 months or 4 months or 1 year or 2 year. You still have not achieved your English goal instead of learning time. Because time fly by. Take control. Follow a plan that will help you to achieve your English goals. And you have the confidence knowing that, hey, I am doing what I need to do to achieve my goals, because you are taking action. Finally, the Alexander the Great, he said, there is nothing impossible. One more time, there is nothing impossible to him or her who will try. So guys, so you just try, and I want you to achieve your English goals. But again, the 4 things you must do, and the 4th thing is take action. Nothing is impossible if you simply like Alexander the Great. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this lesson, and guys, that's it for today's video, and I think you enjoyed this plan, because if you are going to follow this plan, if you are going to create the plan, if you don't have a plan, you can follow the plan that I have created. Okay, that plans I have already created, and that plans video are on my channel. You can watch that videos, and there is a playlist, you can go and check there. So guys, that's it for today's video, and if you like the video, please give thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe my channel. So thanks for watching. Bye bye, take care.